Hello, timekeepers. My name is Yunayo, and Sarah has one more message before one of her messages gets deleted. So, oh, there we go. Perfect. So, good to see all of you guys. Welcome into the stream. Today is Honkai Star Rail Day, and you know what that means. What? Don't we get free summons? Do we get free summons? I don't know. I got a notification on my phone that I would get free summons. So, what is it? Is this the event? This isn't the event. No, this is not the event section. Oh, that's so convenient. Oh my god. Thank God. This one, right? Is this it? Hi, March. Oh, I can get reserve trailblaze powder. Guys, I can get 2400 reserve trailblaze powder. Wow. I already have that. That's crazy. During the days you were gone, we missed you so much. Luckily, you decided to rejoin. Oh, 100. Oh, 100 crystals. Awesome. Thank you. That's so nice of you. Wow. Okay, give me that. Hi, March. Oh, it's just because you were offline for like 25 days. Well, it's not my fault. I just had to update real quick. What is this? I don't wanna... Shut up. Festive gifts. Wow. Oh. Oh, is this what they meant by 20 free summons? Wait, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, no. I thought that they just meant like... I really thought that they just meant like you would get 20 free summons. Dang. That's sad. Oh, I was like, I just streamed this so that I could summon 20 times. Do I actually have to be around here for it? Oh my god, wait, there's so many messages. What is that thumbnail? What do you mean? It's just a completely normal thumbnail. What are you talking about? I like how everyone on the text message thing has like really nice like profile pictures, and then Pom Pom is just his 3D model. That's so funny. Anyways. Where is the mirror broken? Am I that stinky? Dang. Hi. Is there money in here? Open it up, quick. 20 free summons. Why can't I skip this? Okay. Well, I'm not interested. How do I skip that? I actually can't skip th- whatever. Is this? This isn't 20 free summons. This is not 20 free summons. I was really hoping for 20 free summons. I'm like not interested in this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure I can get like 3 crystals for this, but like didn't Genshin have like a really garbage anniversary event? If I'm remembering correctly. I remember Genshin Impact having like an awful anniversary event. So, yeah, wow. So I don't get 20 free summons, actually. Okay, alright. Well, that's kind of lit. Well, I'm gonna be real. That's kind of what I was here to do today, was to just do 20 summons and then hang out. But, dang. Well, I'm gonna be real, I might end the stream. I am no longer in the mood, to be honest with you. Where is the... Oh. What did the notification say? Check in and obtain 20 polls. To welcome the 1-year anniversary, check in and obtain 20 polls. Okay, that's really misleading. I can see how you can argue, Hoyo, that that's not what you meant, but that seems like what you meant. And that's misleading. Am I missing it? I swear. No, I'm not missing it. Really? Hold on. I gotta check in with my server. What is she doing? What are you doing? Shut up, idiot. Look at you, you're so stupid. I have to be missing something, right? But the only events are this one, which is for coming back. This one, which, I don't know, maybe there will eventually be 20 Stellar Jades that I can get. I can't do this. 480 Stellar Jades. That's not even enough for like 2 summons. Wait, no, that's like 3, right? It's 180, right? That's crazy that that's all you're giving them. That's like not even worth it. Unless you're min-maxing your Stellar Jades, that's not even worth it. Yeah, there's nothing here. Is this it? 2, 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 20. Dang. So did it really just mean this? Alright. I'm gonna be real. I thought it was gonna be like I get to summon 20 times. And then we would do that and we'd play a little bit of the story and then we would stop the stream. I'm like struggling right now because I don't really want to stream this game anymore. What if we just don't stream this game anymore? I don't know. Maybe I got spoiled by other gacha games. I kind of forgot that Hoyo is kind of like this. Because I've been playing Grand Blue Fantasy a lot recently. For their anniversary event, I've gotten, at this point, by now, I've probably gotten like 100 free summons at no cost to any of my resources. I've probably had at least 100 free summons for this 10th anniversary event so far. Because every day you spin a wheel that gives you a random amount of free summons between 10 and 100. So by now I don't know. I think I'm just spoiled by Grand Blue. Granted, I'll give it this. Grand Blue has way more characters in their character pool, so I understand to a degree, but man, I'm spoiled, I think. Dang. I don't know. I don't want people to come into the stream and then they just see a completely different game on screen. But I also really don't want to stream anymore. And I don't want to like, I'm not like super into the idea of like setting up a whole new stream. Ugh. Got some Starbucks. Man, I want to cry. I don't know why. I want to cry right now. Like, I want to sob. I'm so bummed out. I could cry. What am I even doing in the story right now? God, I'm in hate mode. I'm in my hater phase right now. What are we even doing right now? I'm literally hating right now. That's crazy. Oh, I'm kind of built for this fight, actually. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, I swapped my Trailblazer. That's right. I'm not built for this fight. Damn. Don Hang is back to being a sponge for skill points. Thank you, Don Hang. There we go. Actually, nah, come on. I really wanted to finish him off before he goes again, but whatever. I like her voice a lot. Why did I do that? What am I doing? Now we're at max skill points, so I gotta use them. I'm hoarding skill points again. Come back. There we go.
のめされてようやくおとなしく寝る気になったようじゃな。そこの小わっぱと小娘、患者の情緒を安定させてくれたこと礼を言う。
Why you got those on your head? You should get that checked out.
物理麻酔、うちらそんなことしたっけ？
Is the game audio okay? It seems like it might be a little soft, but I'm just not sure. I turned it up for myself because it was too soft for me.
まったく忙しくて手が回らぬ。この子どこから来たんだろう。パパは？おらん。じゃあママは？ママもおらんぞ。さては、わしが幼く見えるゆえ、子供じゃと勘違いしておるな。
You look like a 6-year-old NPC.
よその小娘が見た目で人を判断するでない。寿命族は輪廻ができるゆえ。
Oh no. Oh god, is she a 1,000-year-old lolly? Oh no. Yikes.
れっきとした医者じゃぞ。ベロブルグの子供たちは遊びに夢中になってたのに、ここの子供たちは患者を診察してるんだね。近頃のラフは安全な場所ではない。主ら、もし用事がないなら出歩くなでしょ。でもあんたたちの将軍に仕事を任されたから出歩かないわけにはいかないんだよね。ならもし主らに何かあれば。
She's as much of a child as she looks. When she dies, she'll turn into an egg and reincarnate without memory. But she said she's been studying as a doctor. Wait. Oh, since cast off their old shell? Recognize practice. This would imply, I don't know. I think that this is just waiting for someone on Twitter to make an excuse to draw porn of her. The fact that she's like 6 and also a practice doctor implies some whatever. My point is that it's weird. Where do I go? Wait, stroll around the plaza? What do you mean stroll around the plaza? Look for the messenger sent by food. The plaza implies this area, right? Okay. She's a doctor due to innate powers no one else has. She's being forced to study. Oh, okay, that's cool. Forced child labor is pretty cool. Sorry, I'm in hater mode right now. I'm just really looking for anything about Hoyo games to dislike at the moment. They literally lied to me. They lied to me. They said, look, I'll bring it up. To welcome the 1-year anniversary, check in and obtain 20 pulls. Well, I've checked in and I didn't obtain 20 pulls. I obtained 2. I obtained 2. Thank you, Hoyo, for being worthless as usual. Down there? Okay. You know, they released Honkai Impact on Steam. Why can't they do the same to Genshin and Star Rail? That would be very convenient. I spent like a week trying to get Star Rail working on my Steam Deck, only for no luck. Would have been very convenient if I could just install it from Steam, honestly. Oh, it does mean somewhere in here. Okay. Are you my messenger? You're not the messenger. Genshin is on Epic. I did notice that Genshin is on Epic Store, yeah. That's wild. That's so weird. Wait, why is Genshin on Epic and Honkai Impact is on Steam and Star Rail is on neither? What is this? Don't hang. What are you doing? Put that away. That's dangerous. Is Sarah a friend? Yes. We're just banning her every fifth message that she posts. Are you my messenger? No. What's like the outer border of where I can search? Here? Yes.
先週に少々安全のためにどうか外出は控えて不当が解放されていればすぐにでも船で聖坂井へところで俺の友人に聖査のそうかわかった
Genshin uses Unreal Engine, but doesn't Star Rail too? They look the exact same. Like, I mean, stylistically, not stylistically, but like, graphically, they look the exact same, these two games. Why wouldn't you just reuse your assets? I mean, if the game is gonna look so similar anyways, why not just reuse the assets? Is it Unity? Is there like credits I can look at somewhere? Version info? Oh. No, that's the website. Why wouldn't you just... Man, that's weird though. I don't know why you wouldn't just like... reuse that, right? I guess they're different enough that... Yeah, I guess so. That's so weird. No, actually, I think you are right that it's Unity, because I remember... Is Genshin not Unreal as well? Or I mean, is Genshin not Unity as well? I thought Genshin was Unity, because they made a big stink when Unity said they were gonna charge people to play their games. I thought I thought Genshin was also Unity. I believe all of their games. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought all of their games were Unity, because I remember when Unity did that thing where they were like, yeah, we're gonna charge people to play the games that are made on our platform. Everyone was like, yeah, good luck with that, Emilio. We will steal your left kidney. You look important. Yeah, you look important. Young lass? Who are you talking to? Don Hang? Don Hang is pretty, but... Jingwan? No way. Maybe both. Why would you use both though? That doesn't make sense. That really doesn't make. Can you even have a game use two separate engines at the same? Is that like a thing? That's what I thought. Realm keeping official. You sound kind of important. I can't talk to you though. Okay. Who am I looking to? Why did Fu Shuang send me a messenger? You look important.
じゃあどうすればいいっていうの？そもそもこれ診療録によればこの人は200歳で運気軍に入ったばかりよ。
This man is barely over 200. So are these all dragon people? You're just a resident. You're not the person I'm talking to. I forget actually what's happening in the story. I remember we captured Kafka. She's probably already gone and escaped actually, and we just don't realize it. And then Fushuan, dang, I really wanted to summon today. I mean, I could. I just don't know. What units would be coming up next? Acheron doesn't interest me like that much. She's cool looking, but she's really like, I don't know. Kind of generic looking, I guess. She looks like Seal doing a cosplay of someone else to me, which you can say about a lot of Star Rail characters actually, but she looked like I don't know, her character design just looks like really uninspired in a very Star Rail kind of way. She looks like Seal cosplaying someone. She sings during her ultimate. It's kind of cool. Adventuring. I don't know who these people are. Let me look them up. If they have good designs, I'll roll. Acheron has a decent design when I disconnect her in my mind from Seal. Let me see. That is a rock. Let me add Star Rail. Not a girl. Not interested. Robin. Kind of ugly, not interested. Yeah. Yeah, not interested. Boring design. I agree, Acheron's design, everyone is going crazy of her, but she's kind of generic. Yeah, if she came from, like, a different game, maybe it would be kind of like, hey, that's a neat design, but just coming from Star Rail, this is Seal. All of these purple-haired girls with their midriffs exposed are working off of Seal's hard work, and you hate to see it. When can I summon Seal? Is she in the normal pool? Oh, whoops, that's the wrong button. No, she's not. She's not on the normal pool? Who is on the normal? Is it any different? No. That's really boring. I'm so spoiled by literally every single other gacha game that I play. I never thought I would come across a worse gacha system than Fate Go. I really didn't think it was possible. Fate Go is kind of atrocious. No, it balances out actually, because the rewards that Fate Go, I think, would be atrocious if every single unit in the game wasn't good in some way. You don't need any unit in the game except for, like, there, you know, when a new Genshin character comes out, they're probably busted. But, like, Fate Go is so good with its power creep that you don't need it. Fate Go used to not have pity. Now it has the worst pity in gacha. Okay. So before, there was this item that you get anytime that you summon a duplicate 5-star beyond 5 extra duplicate copies of said 5-star, you get one of these items. I forget what they're called, but you get one of them. And when you get 10 of those, then you can choose a 5-star from a certain selection to summon. And that selection does include whoever the special banner unit is for the period. So you can save it for a unit that you want and then just grab them for free. It is an absurd pity system. It's absurd. The reason it's 5 extra units, okay? Because you can enhance your servants with copies of the servant and it will make their noble phantasm stronger. And you can do it up to 5 times. And that's why the first 5 duplicate 5-star summons of a character don't give you anything. And every subsequent summon duplicate of a 5-star gives you the thing. It's atrocious. It really is. Most Fate Go players that I know have never, ever used that in their entire, like, several year-long Fate Go gameplay career. I've never heard of someone actually using that system. Because the 5-star rate is already 1%. So you are unlike, I've saved like 300 Saint Quartz before, which is like 100 summons, and then I didn't get the 5-star I wanted. It is absurd. Using what? Adam, you haven't used it before. The 5-star thing where you can pick a free 5-star if you summon enough. Recently though, there was an actual real pity system introduced. It is per banner only, and it requires 300 summons, which is roughly 1,000 Saint Quartz. And if you were to just log in and not do anything, you would make about 0.3 Saint Quartz per day. So also a pretty stupid pity system. But Fate Go, here's my point about Fate Go is that nothing that you summon in Fate Go is actually that bad. Every single unit in Fate Go is good, and I do mean that. Every single unit. There's one unit that isn't good. Every other unit is good, and you can use. There are certain like 2-star units that are still relevant for players today, because Fate Go's balance works based on niches. It's not like you don't, like, characters aren't just like strong or weak. It's just that every character has a niche that they serve. So even like the scummiest, stupidest 2-star unit will have some sort of purpose where they excel. The only bad character here is Young King. Yeah, but light cones are a thing, and those are bad. I don't mean that, like, there are levels in Fate Go where the 2 and 3-star units are explicitly better than the 4 and 5-star units. That's what I mean by niches. There are specific bosses and specific like scenarios in Fate Go where it is better to have low-star units. People will quite easily do 2-star only runs in Fate Go. Sorry, I'm eating some dry strawberries from Starbucks. When you do a 10-time summon in Fate Go, you will always benefit. When you do a 10 times summon in a Hoyo game, who knows? These dry strawberries are delicious. They're okay. Yeah, but there's only like 3-ish units in Fate Go that are like explicitly powerful in a way that is reminiscent of games like this. That would be, honestly, at this point, it's like 2 units. It's Caster Artoria and Waver are the only 2 units where if you have them, you're at a significant advantage over everyone else. But thanks to the friend support system, that's not really a factor, because you can just get an identical copy of them from your friends list. You can get an identical max level copy of them from your friends list. So even that's not really... I don't have Caster Artoria, but I actually do have Caster Artoria because everyone has her set as one of their friend units. So I do have Caster Artoria because I have like 5 friends at any given time who are running her on their friend list team. And here's the thing about those two, they're both support units. All of the most powerful Fate Go units are supports. So what that actually means is that still every other unit is valuable in that regard, because every other unit just, they're only good because they can make the already strong unit stronger. That's the only reason that they're high tier. Like, okay, the worst power scaling I've seen so far in fighting game or in a gacha game, I don't play that many, but the worst that I've seen so far is in Fire Emblem Heroes. There's Fire Emblem Heroes is so like characters have this thing called base stat total. It is the total, like when you add up all of their stat numbers, it's what you get. And before the average was like 100. Now we're in, I think we're in like 300 range now for modern units. It's absurd. They added a feature now where if you're subscribed to their special battle pass, you get special upgraded versions of old units where they just boost their base stats until they're on par with modern units. And like they give them new costumes and stuff, but the main thing is that their base stats just get boosted so they can keep up with modern units. And then they get power scaled by like the next wave of new units anyways, so it doesn't matter. It's really stupid. Fire Emblem Heroes is particularly bad at its unit balancing. I love that game though, I really do. That is one of my mainstays it has been for like, oh god, I think for like 7 years now. I think since it released, that game has been one of my mainstays in my gacha field. Let me see, when did that game release? I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 2018. 2017. Yeah. So like, oh my god, actually like 7 years now. Is Yu-Gi-Oh power scaling bad? It's just that units are like tangibly, objectively 3 times as strong as they used to be now. The strongest Gen 1 unit at max level 40 is gonna be equal to like a level 20 modern unit at this point. Fire Emblem Heroes power scaling is just absurd. It's Fire Emblem Heroes is a flawed game, but I love it. Fate Go has never struggled with power scaling at all. No, that's not true. Caster Artoria did phase out Merlin, which used to be like the quintessential powerful support unit. but then Merlin got phased out by Castor Artoria. That is like the one power scaling we've had. Like I said, all of the top tier units in Fate Go are supports, which is really interesting because it means that any other unit, as long as you have one of those powerful supports, is actually a top tier. So there are you can pick almost any servant in this game, and there's probably somebody out there who has completely maxed them out. Like in every single, which by the way takes actual days of playtime to do for like a single one. To get like a servant to the maximum upgraded level that it can be at, probably unironically like weeks of in-game playtime. Not like weeks of like you playing the game, weeks of playtime specifically. It is absurd. And you can pick almost any unit, and I guarantee there's someone who's done it for them. For the most part. There's one guy. There's like one guy that I know nobody has done it for. Sounds like Genshin grinding? It is. Fate Go is incredibly grindy, but it's unlike in Genshin, it's like straightforward. Like Genshin, I swear to God, I do not find it very fun to go into the list of items that I need and then see where I need to navigate to them, and then I find out it's just a boss that I can't beat because I'm underleveled for them. In Fate Go, I find out what material I need, I go to the level, and then usually there's like several places that I can find it at varying levels. I am power scaled by my own Genshin world, and it is really a shame. That was really what killed Genshin for me. Was like I don't want to deal with it. Like being power scaled by my own Genshin world. I don't want to deal with it. Is there okay. Here is Legendary Savior of France Max. Do you see, Adam? I actually have Regend Max. I have him maxed. my Sasaki Kojiro is maxed out. He's so beautiful. He's a beautiful man. So neglected. He's so neglected, but he's a beautiful man. I've never played Final Fantasy VIII. Where's the guy that I'm looking for? Are you that guy that I'm looking for?
体調が優れない方は速やかに地高士の看護にてなお皆様にはタンパク米1袋と
Oh, what did I click?
では玉長の腕輪で分かりました大牧師の球技に一部の牧者と管制士が同点からもしかしてあそこにお知り合いでもいるのですか疲れているとは認めたくありませんが
Oh,
そこの嬢ちゃん待ってくれ
are you my guy?
龍女様を助けてくれてあの方は探偵士の龍女
Bailu, I hear she power scaled every other healer in the game when she dropped.
なんかすごく偉い人に聞こえるんだけど
天白氏の友人から聞いた将軍様がラフの危機を解決するためによそから客人を招いたってな
I wish I just I'll fix Genshin right now. Just make it so that you can select the level of your world freely. Why can't you do that? Just make the rewards scale, and then let the player select the difficulty that they can play on. Right now, it takes me 5 minutes to kill a hilly churl. No matter what my world level is, it takes me so long to kill anything. It's just not fun anymore. Why not let the player just freely select what they play on? If the player wants to sit there and mindlessly spam away at the fire flower for 10 minutes and then get one of the rewards that they need, whatever, who cares, let them do that. But if they want to fight a harder version of the boss, they can for better rewards. Just let them do that. Why can't you just select the world level? I don't know. Final Fantasy VIII has enemies scale with your level too, but makes up for it with the junction system. I don't know what that means. I don't know. In general, having like every enemy scale with you is just like why not scale rewards instead? You know, I Here's what happens. I did lower the world level, and it still takes me like 10 minutes to kill a hilly churl. I can't play the game because anything I do takes an hour. Like, I am playing at lowered world level, and I still can't do anything. I am incapable of killing the what's the water boss? I am just incapable of killing it. It's like I can't pass the DPS check no matter what I do, and I can't get the materials to fight it better because I can't kill any other boss in the game. So that's why I need other players to join my world anytime I want to play Genshin, because I can't do anything at my current character level. Here's what happened. It's technically my fault because I power leveled my Hu Tao. And then I completed the equilibrium challenge or whatever it's called in Genshin. And then my Hu Tao was at like level 70 and everyone else was at like level 30. So it is my fault, but I don't know why Genshin let me do that. And so now I can't kill any of the bosses and I can't make my other weaker unit stronger. So anything that Hu Tao can't solo, I'm screwed on. Which is everything. Hi. I know what that is.
なんだろう、画像だけ映画でよくある誘拐。
冗談はそのくらいにして。
I would bring up Genshin for example's sake, but I can't. Oh, that's funny. But I can't because I don't think I have it installed. Wait. Oh, I do have it installed, but I haven't opened it for like a year now, so it's definitely not updated. How do you pronounce her name? Chingche?
大牧師でも何か問題が起きたんだろう。静寂。俺たちとパイなんかやってていいのか？
Yeah, but here's Adam Short. I was doing that, but I just got sick of needing to be like, hey, can someone please help me grind like every day that I wanted to play Genshin. I was doing that for like a week, and then having to queue up a bunch of people to come help me fight the bosses for 5 minutes and then leave was just that's not fun. That's not fun. I'm not having fun when I play that video game.
そもそも私は遊びに来たわけじゃなくて、あの方から命じられたの。ここで来たる客人を迎えなさいって。
Imagine if you could just carry around a floating chessboard. That would be hype. I mean, I know it's mahjong, but
仕事を両立してるんだよ。写真を見る限りだとここみたいだけど。
Dinner was horrible and I wish to unallow. Don't do that. You should not joke about that. Have you ever heard of like over animating? This is the opposite, and I know why it is how it is. It's just funny. Bro, she was not even playing. Why does everyone think I'm joking? Awesome. I just don't know what to say to that, Adam.
だからこの機会に長楽店を案内しようと思ったの。ついでに先週の遊び、庭園美玉パイも体験してみたらどうかなって。待って、今度こそ。ほら。我が願いは満たされたり、もう心残りはない。それじゃあ早速出発しよっか。ずいぶんと待たせちゃったみたいで、本当にごめんね。
Oh, she's gone.
いや、
The internet has made us not trust. Yeah, that's also a big part of it. The amount of times that, like, I've been told that someone wanted to do that, and then I find out that they're just, like, pity searching is kind of a lot. And I did it too. Like, like 3 years ago I did it. No. Longer than that, longer than that. Most people just don't mean it. Most people say it in like a haha, I'm gonna kill myself funny kind of way. You know. Here? What is this? Oh. That's an instrument, right? That's a tree.
あれは剣木と呼ばれる古樹です。天白氏の人も歴史に精通してるの？そこからだと枯れ木の半分が見えるでしょ?
From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. No, no, it doesn't.
それって
つまり空に
そんなに大きかったの？列車と同じ。いや、宇宙ステーション星がなるぐらいならただの比喩だよ、比喩。まあ結局は伝説に過ぎないんだけどね。ほら。
Yeah, it was part of the problem because back in like, I don't know, like 2016, it was trendy to say you were depressed. Cause you know, that was like when glorifying depression really started. Depression was kind of cool. I mean, we still do that though. Like we still like glorify depression a lot. There is a reason that so many like young people, like teenagers and young adults, like to say that they're depressed when they're really not. Like there's a reason that the word depression has lost all meaning. It's because we glorify it and everyone wants to be it now. Because it gains them pity, and we're told to treat depressed people carefully and with pity, and we're told to be nice to them, and they just want someone to be nice to them, so they just say that they're depressed. And then because it's not worth the risk if someone is actually depressed to mistreat them, so most people treat them nicely without realizing it's really inconvenient. Can I make this look nicer? I wish Sparkle wasn't just standing there. This could be a really nice shot if she was in a better pose. Yeah, I'm just not in the mood to stream this game anymore. Go into camera, you can turn on her idols. I don't know, I was really hoping to get some free summons today. Should I just summon to handle my gambling addiction? Can I pan? Oh, I can. How do I activate her idols? That's a pretty nice one. I'll save that. How do I? Ah, okay. Oh. Can I trigger it here? Dang it. Here. yes. Perfect. Okay, good idol where she just completely vanishes.
今びっくりしたでしょ
How about this one? What is this one?
ほやはとほい
I wish I could just pick a pose. Oh, she's so expressive. Wow. I guess I shouldn't have expected that much. Once it down on a space, I don't know why. Yeah, I kind of get it. Well, I do get it. It's just kind of annoying. Fine if you want to play something else. Nuh-uh. See, cause I used the Say Gex thumbnail. I put out my hand. I have to make use out of it. I use the Say Gex thumbnail. The shock value will lose itself after this stream. And if I use it too much, I might get banned. But the shock value will lose itself after this stream, so I have to make use of it. So I'm gonna farm views by just wandering around town and not doing anything. This is gonna be a chatting stream with Star Rail in the background. Have you guys seen Suisei's new MV? That one's for her channel anniversary, right? Right? Something like that. I think that one is for her channel anniversary. Which is cool. When I saw it, I really thought it was like a work in progress kind of thing. Not a work in progress, but like, I don't know, like a test. The music video feels like a test for new technology to me. It's really awkward looking. I think mainly the end is just really awkward looking to me. But also other parts just don't look right from my perspective. In general, I like the music video in motion, I guess, but it just... I see it with a critical eye because Suisei looks so off-model in it. And I know why she looks off-model, because they traced her on top of a real person. But it's just weird. Like, it's not... My brain can't connect that to Suisei. And then at the end, when they just like took an actual actor and then drew her head and hands on top of the actor, that looked really weird. Like that end scene completely takes me out of the music video. Artist? What do you mean? What? I don't know what you're talking about. It's just strange. I like rotoscoped, but usually with rotoscoped animation, there's like a lot of effort put into making them still look like anime girls, like altering proportions and whatnot. And I get why they didn't, because Suisei is like interacting with real people in it, like for one shot. Artistic. I guess if it's a style thing, whatever. I just don't like it. I am not a big fan of the music video. I think it's cool objectively. I think it is objectively quite neat, but subjectively I do not like it very much. And the song is okay. The song is fine. Her other album was just so full of absolute bangers that it's really hard to top them. Hi Sarah, what number message is this from her? We need to count. Hold on. Let's see. That was number 5. Okay, you're on number 2. Feel like the joke should stop now. I'll flip a coin. I call heads. I'm calling heads. The coin flip is not working. Okay. When will the bully end? When I feel like it. Because I hate my audience. Sorry. I'm in like high tier hater mode right now. Like I'm like Sukuna to Yuji at the moment, and you guys are my Yuji right now. Nah, I'd win. I miss Lobotomy Kaisen. I really do. Lobotomy Kaisen fell off after the complete disaster that was the current arc started. But I really miss Lobotomy Kaisen. I don't know, maybe Lobotomy Kaisen kind of peaked with the Jogo video, and that's why we're not getting it anymore. But I do miss it. Where's the coin flip? I typed the command right. I don't know where the coin flip is though. Well, whatever. I have a bolt action pen. Like one of those like that have been like kind of making the rounds on like Instagram lately. Cause you guys know that I like to fiddle with the mechanics of guns, especially fake guns that aren't real. So I got a bolt action pen, but it makes my hand smell like metal every time I play with it. Ow! And its edges are really sharp. Its edges are super sharp. Not very fun. It's fun to fiddle with when it goes well and as long as I don't sniff my hand. But I know Genshin has you riled up, but you shouldn't be taking your anger out on Sarah. I'm not taking my anger out on Sarah. I'm continuing proper tradition. I'm kidding. I'll stop. I've got to go again now. This is so sad. Bye, Sarah. Okay, while she's gone, delete her 5th message. I'm kidding. Would she notice? I'm kind of fiddling with the pen. I hope it's not like annoying or anything. I can like, if I position it just right, I can like slap it like an MP5. So cool. I hear that in what is it called? Horseshoes, hot dogs, hand grenades, and horseshoe. What is the order of the H3VR? I hear in H3VR with the MP5 that they have in the game, you can slap it to send the bolt action, to send the bolt forward. Oh god, I really want that game. It's only $20. Should I get it? Someone donate $20 to me, please. I'm kidding. I would notice because I'm still here. No. Fiddle with it more, but don't hurt yourself. I wish I had a toy MP5, like a replica MP5 that I could fiddle with. God, I would just slap the charging handle all day. I swear to God. It would be so annoying. You guys would only hear that. You guys know how annoying I already am with my like toy Colt, with my toy M1911. It would be like, yeah, I want a real gun to mess around with on stream. And I can't get banned. Twitch can't see it on stream, so I can't get banned if I stream on Twitch where guns are banned. You know how much I fiddle with this already on stream? I have it in my hands now, so you guys have to enjoy the sounds. Oh yeah. When she gets pissed, she shoots chat in the stream. Yeah, I shoot my PC whenever I get mad. Yeah. That's why I want like an airsoft pistol. How much does an airsoft MP5 cost? Let's look that up. Let's look into that, chat. Airsoft MP5. Oh, that just looks like a real MP5 with an orange tip. Oh, like $200. That's about right, I feel. Still pretty sad, but that's about right. Bye, Sarah. Red Wolf Airsoft. Ooh, E-Vike. I know E-Vike. Yeah, looks like MP5s, the cheapest I could get them is about $200. It's just, I really just wanna do the slap, you know? Slap the bolt handle down. That's really what I wish for. This one is licensed? That's so cool. I think it's funny how unreliable the MP5 is. I think that's very funny. Oh no, isn't MP5 still like used by like SWAT and stuff and like police officers? It's still used, right? Hold on. Nah, I'm not gonna look that up actually. Anyways. I don't know, I could spend $200 on an airsoft MP5, or I could just buy horseshoes, hand grenades, and hot dogs. That's not the right order. What is the order? It's hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades. That's what it is. Let me look it up. Because I'm not sure now. Hot dogs, hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades. That's what it is. Is it multiplayer? Multiplayer mod. It is a real multiplayer mod, a bit jank, but it even has limited support for take and hold. So it's yeah, so it's a mod then. God, that game is just so cool. Pavlov is more so focused on PvP and a little bit less so on actual on actual gun operations, but it's still just so much fun to sit in VR and just play with them and reload them and stuff. I hear that H3VR has like the finest VR gun operations like in the market. Believe me when I say that every day I go to the Steam page and I stare longingly at it, hoping that I can get an excuse to spend $20 on that game. You can get a gigantic Glock that like a big Glock. That's awesome. Oh yeah, that's right. They have a Team Fortress 2 mode. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, they have a Team Fortress 2 mode in it. And they are famously quoted as talking about how the spy's revolver is god-awful to make actually functional. H3VR has a Team Fortress 2 game mode where you use TF2 weapons. But it is still a gun sim at the end of the day, so it's just you just play with them. The multiplayer is a mod, but I don't know like what it's apparently super janky. Like you have to like forward your LAN to somebody and like you have to like really janky allegedly. Honestly, in terms of multiplayer VR gunplay, Pavlov is probably better. Pavlov is probably just gonna be better. Cause like, first of all, it's made for it, and second of all, Pavlov has good gunplay. It's not like, you know, Pavlov did focus a lot on its gunplay. There is like it is a magnificent game still. Though, you know what? It is like Pavlov is really janky with Steam VR. Not really janky. It's just that like none of my add-on applications will load with Pavlov. I want to jump into Pavlov again, but with full body tracking and VR chat, I've just never had like. Because here's the thing. My logic is that if I go through the effort to set up full body, I'm gonna go into VR chat. Since no other game really benefits from it like VR chat does. I don't know, maybe Blade and Sorcery, but you know, no other game really benefits like Pavlov, or I mean like VR chat does. And if I'm in full body tracking, I'm not gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna be spending all of my battery in VR chat. So there's not like an opportunity, there's not an opportunity for me to play Pavlov really. There is, it's just I'm not gonna do it. I don't know. Tonight, honestly, if none of my friends are available to play VR tonight, I might do Pavlov now just because I really want to play with guns. I really want to play with fake guns. Reload. Slide drop. Safety on. The safety on this fake 1911 doesn't really work that well. Here, the safety is on. I will now pull the trigger. As you can see, as you can hear, it doesn't work. The safety is not strong enough to actually hold back the spring that pushes the slide. Yeah, there is something to be said about how having full body might give you an unfair advantage in certain PvP games. It's why like, especially in like melee based PvP games, you usually. No, I'm not experienced enough to talk about this actually. I take it back. I'm not experienced enough to talk about this. But I imagine that like it's easier to just not let players use full body than it is to figure out the balance of that. Maybe, would it matter that much? I guess there are positions that you would be able to get in that you couldn't otherwise that might be important. Why are guns in Pal World? Because Americans love guns. Pal World is so conceptually boring. No, not conceptually boring. It's just that the essence of Pavlov and what it represents is really boring to me. I don't know. I love anyone who will stick a middle finger to Nintendo because that's very cool. But Pavlov is like, I don't know. It's like the white bread of sticking a middle finger to Nintendo. You know? It feels like it's just so derivative, I guess, is what it is. It's not. I feel like the only reason it actually picked up so much steam is because it's claiming to be better Pokemon, which really it's just Ark Survival Evolved. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good game. Yeah, Pal World. What, I don't know. Whatever I said before. I think Pal World is a good. I'm sure it's a good game, but I think it's getting carried by its reputation. Marketed as Pokemon with guns, yeah, and then it releases and it's actually just Ark Survival Evolved. Oh, hey, my coin flip finally went through, and it got heads, so yeah, I'll stop bullying Sarah. Yeah, Pal World seems like an okay game that's getting carried by its reputation. Like, if it never like equated itself to Pokemon, people would probably just say, hey, this game is kind of fun, but it looks like it's just copying Pokemon. I think that would be the opinion of it if it didn't go into it with the marketing of we're Pokemon but better. Yeah, this survival game is pretty fun, but these designs are kind of Pokemon copies. That's what the opinion of it would be if it didn't have the marketing that it did. Great work on the marketing, but I don't think it's representative of what it is. Maybe I'm just hating. I am #1 hater. I could just be hating. But that's my Pal World opinion. Any other fun topics to talk about that I can complain about? I don't know. What do I have around my room that I can make comments about? Why is Nikke collabing with ReZero? That one kind of surprised me. That one feels like that was like the only anime IP they could get that was like worth their time and investment. Like, I feel like, I don't know, Nikke collabing with ReZero, going from like Chainsaw Man to Nier Automata and then to ReZero feels just so strange. I'm fine with the collab. I think the collab is okay. It's just a really strange thing to collab with. I don't know. It would be like if like Star Rail did like a Persona 4 collab. Yeah, it did collab with Nier, and going from Nier to ReZero just feels so strange to me. I don't know. ReZero hasn't been like relevant for like since season 1 ended. I don't know, it turns out that when you take like a gigantic 3-year break, a lot of the hype for your series kind of dies off. Attack on Titan did it too, but Attack on Titan was still really successful in the end, which is weird. I'm not entirely sure how that one happened. And Attack on Titan was like a 5-year break. I don't know. I guess Attack on Titan was there for like the first big boom of anime. And not the first, but like Attack on Titan was there for one of the big mainstream booms of anime. ReZero really just kind of came in to the flow of it. But Attack on Titan sort of, for a while during season 1, it was leading the charge of anime being more mainstream. So I guess that's kind of where it comes from. Like, Attack on Titan is like one of the mainstream anime at this point. You can make an Attack on Titan reference and someone in a room of like 20 people is gonna get it. If you made a ReZero reference, the 0 people in a room of 50 would understand it. Like, I can go in a circle of like a classroom of people and say, I don't know, what's something that Attack on Titan guy says? Attention all Eldians. I could go into a room, like a classroom-sized room of people and say that, and someone's gonna get it. But if I go into that same room and say, I can return by death, like no one's gonna know what I'm talking about. Right? Place and time. Well, yeah, if I go into a room of ReZero fans, someone's gonna get it. But if I go into like a room of normal people, that's what the reaction is gonna get. Like, people, Attack on Titan is, or at least it was, mainstream for a period. ReZero was never really mainstream. It was big in the anime circle for a while, but it was never mainstream like Attack on Titan was. And I think that's what the difference is that Attack on Titan came in, like, it came in and kind of led the charge into like anime being more mainstream. ReZero is big in anime communities, but nowhere else. And even in anime communities, it's fallen off a lot. ReZero was big in anime communities. This UI is interesting. Oh, I see. Man, Hoyo games are so derivative. Ah, God. Like, this is like the type of game you would see like an ad ad on a shady website about with like AI art plastered all over the ad. Like this is like the kind of game that you would get if you clicked on that ad. I think Honkai Star Rail is good, but I also think it and every other Hoyo game is just really derivative. Like there's nothing about this game that you can't find somewhere else. You know? Every element, maybe not all in one place, but every element of this game, every vibe that you get can be found in another place, probably several other places. That's what I mean when I say it's derivative. Okay. Well, I think that's enough Yunayo complaining for one stream. I'm gonna head out. I was really disappointed today. Thank you, Hoyo, for doing less than the bare minimum. I appreciate it. Okay. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Sayonara.